I think about at the beginning of March, like, I'm going to work out when I get like a little bit every time. Yeah.
This is so big.
So I did take a couple days off and came with them, but unfortunately, the weather was not conducive to doing much of what we wanted to do. Because even when you have breaks in the rain, everything was just soggy and nasty. So kind of offered that, but at least we got to hang out and do some stuff and spend some time together. But nowhere fun.
Thank you.
Big enough?
So you guys going anywhere fun for?
Oh, this was last week,
With him?
but we went to Las Vegas.
With him?
Yeah. 80-some degrees
That doesn't sound fun at all. And that's not sarcasm. I can't stand anything above 60. So
Even like on the pool and stuff?
that's about the only way I tolerate warm weather. Is if I'm in
Yes.
water.
So we have to go in the pool. Have you seen the John Wick movies? The Keanu Reeves?
Yeah.
So they have a John Wick experience, like a skate game type thing. So
Okay.
we went one day, went to Battlefield Vegas. It's a shooting range, but it's also a military museum. They have tanks and planes and stuff from different countries, from different wars and placards and things like that. This one's from Poland. It was in this war and all this stuff. It was pretty cool. Two full days, country travel days.
Okay. And that's one thing. This is always hard. If you could put like a top 10 places I literally never want to go to, that is probably honestly in the top 5. Well, that's part of the problem. You hit the nail on the head. I really dislike it. And I dislike a lot of the other content. My idea of a perfect situation is Northwoods, Lakeside, just like my family of water, and the next closest human being about 15 minutes away.
Okay.
So I don't like heat, I don't like crowds, I don't like gambling, I don't like all noise and flash. The things to do are the exact opposite.
Yeah, I have a friend like that. He's like, nope, I want to be out like canoeing, rafting.
There's one day, the island on your water is going to Disney trip, which we haven't taken yet.
There's a lot of crowds there.
Yeah, I was doing a ton of research on one thing that I really emphasize that's traveling, water or anything. Don't go to the parks every day. One, resort day. And resorts.
You're there enough time.
Yeah, and resorts have a ton to do. Plus you can then do the other stuff that doesn't require a ticket, whether it's boardwalk, whether it's Disney Springs. One resort day. And so, one of our trips that Dublin, we were staying on Lake Dublin. So back on the other side. On the resort day. And honestly, to this day, as much as we did all the fun stuff, whether it was like hitting up the arcades and going to Noah's Ark, he still talks about how we literally, from sun up to sundown, like, I can't even make this up. I tried 90% of the day. I was waist deep, just sitting in the water, making sure he didn't get swept away.
Right,
he
right.
was, you know, over his head and come back, over his head and come back. Just on the beach, you see it's lake water. He was just on the beach, just relaxing. And he's like, all the stuff around me. I'm like, that's exactly what I'm doing. It's such a good. We just watched the boats go by, and they did hit me. We took that out for a little bit, came back, and just sat in the water. And then even for a meal that day, they had like a place we stand at, had like a public grill.
Oh, yeah,
Just a gas grill. And so we ran to the grocery store, picked up like burgers, brats, and just came back. I'm like, this is what I'm running down there. Not trying to fit everything, not trying to say, oh, let's hit, just ride all the time. I just,
Yeah.
just
That's kind of week this week. In the morning, we were only there 2 days. So one morning we did the John Wick experience. One morning we went to that Battlefield Vegas, and in the afternoon we went to the football.
well, to that end, we were the only people in this like, nobody. So this place is like a 12 lakeside, they call it resort. It's not. It's literally 12 rooms on one cabin. It's owned by like American that just bought it because it was like a 1940s like place. So there's nobody else there. There's one other family that was using the pool and stuff, and everyone else was doing stuff in the house. So it was literally just us. There was nothing. So when I was in Disney, they gave us one commitment for week. bumped into 60 times. And the pool was the size of this pool. It was insane how big that pool was.
And where did you
Bridge,
say?
Swan and Dolphin. And so it was called the Grotto Pool. And then they had 3 other pools. And stuck up this gray ball in here. Leave me alone. And so I ended up just going there. They call it the grotto because this is like stone grotto, and then over that cascade. So that's the incoming water, which is unfiltered, not heated yet. And so nobody wanted to be around that place under the shade because of the cave grotto. And so I just stood there because I'm like, I know who's gonna bump me. Who's gonna get my way? Everyone wants to be in the sun and it's cold water. I'm like, roasting. Give some space.
But we actually, they said that if we had come this year later, because of the kids.
Okay.
But it's actually one of the busiest times of year. Worked out perfect for us because the school wasn't very crowded, restaurants were crowded.
All guys are doing push-ups. I'm gonna go top this off. I'm gonna leave the tech here.
No, it's fine. thought there was a little bit sports then.
No, it was the one they had there.
Was it baby?
It's so big. They had the razor that went on the side.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Because in fairness, I tried to explain this to the kids when I played. I said, shoot, and then bad. Like, he and I should do splash, spin, splash, spin. Pulls it down, and the mark is so that's what that was. They swapped those out finally, but the old ones just don't make that sense. So you have to go up there and just point to the bottle, and then they watch me on the car. Center side here.
Oh,
So right above us. Swap that in.
yeah. What happened, so we had it with the fill a water bottle a period.
Correct. And so I'm very much waiting for that would be the final one.
You know her. So, we're done here. We're officially done. He's not.
But in where you went to school?
But for nationals next year,
That's going to be up there.
it's going to be there or, you know. And I think the end of June is we should be really competing basketball.
When's the basketball season?
And, well, it'll vary depending on your Christmas photos and that break, but
What's the latest?
we ended 2 Saturdays ago.
Oh, and then there's no other basketball. Okay.
It's fall, they call it fall and winter session, but it ends, I think at the latest last year. It ends the week before spring.
Okay, so never in June.
Oh,
Okay. I don't think there's any.
the only thing that would conflict with that is the city started looking. I remember seeing things from the mayor or whatever. They started they started
In the major?
and then there is usually because they brought in and they got like a 5-year contract for it. I don't know when it is. It's in the summer sometimes, but they brought in 2 weekends on national football. So
2 weekends in the whole summer? Or
no,
not?
sometime in the summer. I don't know, but because we came to one of the games just to check it out, and it's got to be here 5 years. I think at least this will be the 3rd week. So if you're looking at a weekend day, that'd be the only time.
They have,
Open
I think,
full weekend would be a Friday.
because I think their weekend is a little bit flexible, so if we have to move it like a weekend before or after,
Yeah,
it's not a big
because
deal.
this year it is not the same weekend as it was last year. So,
Right.
There's no basketball sometimes, there's no volleyball this year. Which I'm really surprised
last year it was on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But this year it's on Friday, Saturday. So I don't know if they got rid of some of the seminars or if you got some more stuff down.
If some more stuff, I don't know if that is talking about the
Okay.
so, because I brought up our teams, and it's a nationals, and he goes, okay, well, we need it for Friday and Saturday, I'm like, that's
Oh, yeah.
but also they have all of their tryouts and stuff in camp, and,
Yes, they do. They send on their sports. They have sports camps and stuff.
yeah, so I don't think our general would be a good spot.
Maybe they've got
A nicer one for them, did some two rings.
Instead of three.
Yeah, so we're gonna set it up kind of like where the circles are. We'll probably be center.
I looked at it, I couldn't find anywhere to rent.
I'm on a few sites, but I can't get any prices without reaching out to them for help. And I don't really want to do that right now because it's not a priority.
Yeah.
But then I figured gyms like where the judges are gonna be over there, we'll have one table in the middle where we try to keep our scorekeeper. That way we can still fit 3 or 4 rows of chairs for the parents and be able to still walk along the sides and around.
Wanted to go to Weeknight. Hard it is, man.
Well, I never got out of my because there was nobody else doing it.
Right, right, and I think we need to do more training and more awareness to the other parents. I'm going to, this year, I wanted to do more like community outreach and bonding events. With everything that happened with dad. But for 2026, I want to plan out the calendar and all that stuff so that we everything's gonna be more leverage and everything. I'll try to get more fundraising notes so that way maybe we can get more students traveling with us. I figured maybe between me and Ellen, we can get it all. You raise your hand.
No, what I agree with is, so I just like on being a part of Catholic. So one thing, people think Catholics on that I will not, I cannot defend is the hand is always out.
The way?
The hand is always out.
Oh, yeah.
So I emphasize every single time we talk about this. I'm an assistant AD, I'm also we call it women's school, peer teaching counselor. So a big one I brought was flower syndrome, so we're doing this flower syndrome because it's about the same price as you get at your phone, and it's going to cause, and since it's done in bulk, these are poinsettias goes great, the resale goes great, because people are willing to pay $50 for, what they would go buy at the store anyways, because they know it's going to something.
Those guys do it, and even though they're not going up, because people like them and they're doing something, and then, oh, how can you know he's better? But it's really good.
Yeah, my favorite selling as a kid, and like, was Mr. Z's. I don't know if they do that anymore. Because that was like frozen pizzas and cheese fries. The other yeah, and that's what Elgin High did for softball. Is they sold, they actually sold pre-frozen. It was Gino Cruz. But they were like pre-frozen, and then volleyball they frozen cookie dough tops.
Oh, we used to do those for orchestra. Yeah, I would always buy myself like 5 because I love it, especially when they went
It was
endless.
really good.
Oh my god, it's the best cookie dough ever.
Yeah.
With the snickerdoodle. Mwah. We would eat
peanut butter
it.
and the double chocolate, you can't have to roll
They
it.
came in like tubs like this.
Yeah. We used to get the snickerdoodle and we would eat it on the way to like our volleyball tournaments. We gotta get you home soon, dude. It is your bedtime. You know he doesn't do that. Alright, kiddo. Are you ready to go home?
Yes.
Because mommy is ready for you to be on that. And I'm ready to lay on the couch. A place to be before I need to go to bed.
The other one I used to like too was they renamed it, but it was Terry Lane. And they're located in Elgin. They sold Terry Lane, so Terry Lane was like these fancy nuts and mixes.
Yes.
But they still do it under the. I think they still use the Terry Lane name, but the company's been sold to a bigger parent.
I got a whole cake because I figured that way we can have that for dinner every night instead of just peanut butter sandwich.
Yep. It's there. Oh my god. I love this.
Okay.
Come on, dude, let's go get our stuff.
Time to go home. I'm the doll.
There's something stupid. We do. We brought this from school. Yeah, because I know specifically our Little League did.
Yeah, not necessarily. Yeah.
Not necessarily. So it's, yeah, it's they're awesome and they're so cool to work with. And the one right here walks between you and getting home. Literally what made me think about it. I went to dinner tonight. And they have signs for animals to school. As long as you basically have a program that you can prove that the money is going back to you just for. I don't believe it has to be. I don't believe it. You gotta show some sort of organizational basis.
Yeah, he's just
Yeah, I think with some of the other places like Wendy's, that's you do. Yeah, but I think Culver's a little more flexible. I know, like, well, one of the kids in our school, actually 5 of the kids in our school, have an association with their family owns all the Albuquerque association. And so they host them all the time, but again, it's a family business with family connections.
Yeah, so they know.
They know it's going back to the school and they don't care. But yeah, those are awesome too, because again, everyone wins. Culver's wins. Organization wins.
Other people win
Yeah.
the food.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're right. The ones where you just know different.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to buy $10 piece of wrapping paper when we send it.
Right. That's what I don't know what happened. I it has a bunch of people just like COVID. People get that's the.
I'm sorry, $500 fundraising fee. We don't do fundraising anymore. You don't have to pay us money.
That's how St. Thomas does it. No, St. Mary's does it for fundraising.
Okay.
So they have like a Christmas that goes against your kitty.
Can you say bye-bye, bud?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Always talking to the guy associated with Catholic school about fundraising.
I want to put at least one like taekwondo. No, I think it was the last one. I was like, okay, we can do something more.
No.
The ones that are donated. All of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tomorrow we are. Can you give high five? Give high five. You know how? Oh, yeah. How much high five? Sure. I always forget. I always get my parents like their birthday or my stuff. So I can't remember over them. One of them was more than 60.
And it's about
My dad just turned 18 and his daddy's turning 18. Oh wow. I want to say probably around 60,000.
And so I used to
Yes, with pads, sticker on the cover.
no, but my point is they would get shorts, their version of too. And they're like, it's just, they're like, you have fun using stuff.
You like grandpa?
That's but I am so confused because again, as a kid that was really involved in church and really involved in school, nobody did shorts. You just did marketing because the money went.
There was a freezer for others that.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
The worst fundraiser they ever did was when my daughter was born. And then Chuck's like, you get the name of the winner of that one for the Inspire, so like all my family was in the city. Like, okay, well now I can get time to go to the city, but then it used to be. Don't say the bad things about it. It's still bad. They're so big.
It's the same thing, consider the flowers.
Yeah.
So we only give raffle, like the raffle tickets and stuff. We'll let family know, and if they want to ask people. Kristen doesn't do like pushing work.
Right. Yeah.
We don't push it hard, and if we don't send them all, we just to your point, if you make your difference, so that's all I need.
Right.
And so the flower thing. And so Saturday, and then like a few other people that know, is because a different flavor of Kristen called
I'm sorry.
and so finally, like,
Oh, yeah.
so like,
after we were kind of lost us at like 6:40, he was like, we're just exhausted and hungry. Let's go in town while there's still restaurants open. And I was in Mississippi doing something, and I had two
My family didn't live there. If anybody like, honestly, I could probably fit 4 more flats. And she's like, oh, I'm gonna get baskets, and I'm taking it in the evening because that's so I'm not worried about freezer storage or fridge storage, but I'm like make like 3 trips to school to pick up flowers. I'm like,
everyone else, I don't really think I just felt like,
no, he doesn't, but my sister did Girl Scouts and I helped out. I was never cooking de facto, yeah. Yeah, I used to have to go pick up supply from school. And so, but her house, so she's the one that did what you did. I just went to pick up her best stock.
Yeah, so then I had so I got all these like cases of and restaurants selling cookies from February through 20 so I'm fairly pricey because I'm gonna get all these cookies in my house. And I would just separate them from all the house to come pick up their kid. I'm like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? No, I don't miss them. Because we've gone before. We've been there.
I'll tell you the other one that Wesley got is because it goes
Okay.
I do wish they would put the drinks away from the freezer so you want to watch the space.
I'll still do it. But there's an exchange. I give a gift. When there's more than just
Yeah.
yeah, they have shrunk the bars. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, I know, because we get them at work occasionally. Different.
But the weird part is I got him one. Because he finally broke down and said he wanted to try something. And I was like, no, it's actually really good. And he's grown up on Mr. Beast.
I seen him the third time.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I don't do chocolate. I don't do chocolate. I don't do sweet.
Oh, like a
He's hooked. I don't know how I can get all the commercials that he has built up stuff. All that stuff. Again, I don't know. Okay, I know nothing. So she's buying these for us, and she finally one day she's like, I gotta try Mr. Beast stuff in his hands when she comes to us and gets a cake out. She just screws it up. She mixes Mr. Beast and Feast. And she, every time we just look at her, she buys one.
Yeah.
She's like, delicious. She's like, I can't. She's like, you can find her in Walmart, Target, everywhere. She's like, white or milk chocolate. She's like, milk chocolate is just a waste of chocolate. She's a full on like 70% calorie.
Oh, she was dark chocolate.
She's like, she's like, I can't get enough of this. and Kristen tries one, she's like, they really come down. And so I'm like, I always find this, like, I had to run days for something.
They all have their own. Yeah.
But I had to run over days for something. And that's what I use it for. I'm not going there to buy, like, odds and ends and, like, a bar. She tried to, she's like, I don't know if it's better or not, but she's like, because it grew up with me, because I had it when I was a kid, it was a fun. She's like, this is I'm like, it is, it's good. So, but Wesley tried it. It's good job. I'm like, okay. I remember they used to do those fundraisers and used to see kids walking around with like a briefcase and like
You can buy those at Sam's Club.
right, and they used to walk around. I don't know if the kid ever actually sold them. I think they just ate. I mean, my friends and my parents were just obligated to buy back what they ate.
Well, that's the owner of the company that I work for. His son used to play for his Eagle Scouts for the Boy Scouts. And they have to do it a really long time, but they have to fundraise. So, yeah, he bought a bunch of the world's finest chocolates and he just bought them. He's like, whoever wants to buy them can, but I've already paid for all of them because. That's a whole other game.
There's like, seriously, and again, it goes back to the steps. Just like, there's one candy. I'm going through every candy I've ever had. Ever. There's one candy I've ever had that I'll actually eat. And I probably have over the course of the year 5 of them. But there's one that occasionally I'll be like, I just want one. It's a original or there's no, the caramel. The original or the
Yes,
hard
yeah, that,
and that's because my grandmother, whenever I was like thirsty in the car, back then older was a thing and you didn't drink
water
every
like
day.
this, a cup of water.
So I'd always be like, I'm thirsty. And she knew I had a version to give me a gag reflex.
Okay.
So she purposely bought it and she did it on her own. I didn't ask for it. That was her answer to me not liking it was to buy Werther's. And so she kept Werther's in her purse. If I was ever like, here, so I can get you something to drink here to this day.
My good grandparents had the Werther's and then the horrible, but the strawberry candies that are wrapped up. Look like the strawberries.
Yeah. Some of
I
them.
don't even know who makes them or anything, but I just remember it. It was like sticky sweet.
I want to say that some they were always white when they were red. I never ate them. People used to make them. And Kristen used to tell me she used to get disappointed if it was the one that they had liquid center. So to this day, it's like because they come in 2 versions, like the full hard all the way through, and then it's very hard on the outside, and then like
I remember the liquid center, which is why they're sticking sweet because of that stuff in the middle. I don't think I ever knew that, so my great grandparents must have bought the ones with the blue center.
Okay, so my grandpa, funny enough, that grandpa used to tell me his grandchild because my grandparents owned. I guess it was supposed to be like literally between 2 lazy days. It was 2 like crystal eggs and 1 leaf of cocktail beans and 1 was M&M. And my grandma and my grandpa played in making your own ratio of peanut M&Ms instead of buying it.
Yeah.
Number 2, then the peanuts were salted and not unsalted like parents had. But my grandpa was and I made peanuts. And so I was telling him it was fair because I peanuts had to go down. Giving him an excuse to balance the M&Ms. And it was like, keeps you from eating all the M&Ms because if I just ate that, I wouldn't eat near as many. So I was his favorite grandchild. I had no idea what I was doing for him. You know, he'd always lift the, because they were like lift egg shaped. when people, and I'll be like, yeah, can I have
I think every grandparent had those
Yeah.
in their house. Yeah, my great grandparents had basically the same.
Really?
Wasn't M&M, it was the Warblers and the strawberry candy.
To this day, I've given myself for the last year kidney stones.
Really?
Yeah, because they're so, the mineral deposits are so high in it, it's different ratios of actual hard minerals. But it's not just minerals, I have so many nuts used to the point where like Crystal's the people, because
That I would learn with cashews and make
cashews are one of the
Really?
They have a sweetness to them. I can't stand them. I pick them out of the mixes, and she eats them.
And I pick them out of the mix too, but so I can save them for last.
Nope.
But then you probably don't like macadamia nuts, because those are even sweeter.
I don't mind them in close ratio. To me, cashews are sweet. It's a different sweetness. I know what you mean,
Yes.
but it's a different sweetness. Can't stand it. Oh God, I can't stand it. I actually crap like when I make my own rejects all the time too. So just, again, everything I love is salt. I love salt and crunch. And so I saw ever since I had Michelle, I'm like, it's not the same. They don't taste the same. There's like a.
And that bag of unshelled is really expensive.
I haven't even priced them. I just like no, they because I've had them before. It's like sometimes if you get just the meats versus the meat, it has something to do with how they're seasoned and salted.
Well, one, because I think they put them through something, like a skimmer before putting them in the bag, and it takes away a lot of that salt. And my daughter loves it and stuff. She'd eat them all the time when we were at Costco one time. And I saw how they had a my first off the bottle, the normal ones, it's like this big. Yeah, the ones with the true shell ones, like this big. Oh, it's like $19 for this little bag. I'm like, no, she can keep shelling them.
I sit there,
That's what she does.
and then as they're done, I like just the shell. I know I'm not gonna eat it. I just get the salt off of it, put it back, and I actually use those to line the bottom of my pots for a natural pot liner. So, like, if you think of your outdoor pots for drainage, everyone's got a different method. That's mine because I use my pistachio shells. I save them. The other thing I do is if I have too many on excess, I put them in my compost pile. They don't break down as a shell. They won't. But they're a great aerator for the compost because they create pockets. And then weirdly, in my exposed compost, the critters go dig it because of the smell. There's nothing for them to do, but by digging, they aerate my compost too.
Yeah.
So it's like free labor that I tricked into working for me. Three times. There was one week where we went to the yards and it was Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
It was too many hours of Black Friday special. It cost them more to make plastic tubs that this goes into. So I'm like, stop. Finish it. And Christy's like, ridiculous. She was so mad at me. And that was one of the times I gave myself because that was way too much in way too short of a period.
One of the times I was taking the iced tea, and they did the iced tea, a creamy source. So for years I went around drinking iced tea, and then the last time he had kidney stones. It was the I don't remember the medical term, but it's not really from anything you eat. It's just the body doesn't produce enough something to just like, I can drink iced tea again. I'm like, okay. I'm willing to risk it and chance it.
Hello, parents. If you haven't already, I've made this announcement a couple times. So we have Grandmaster Wally coming in on the 19th from Texas. Everybody get signed up. We don't have a lot of people are not signed up, so we need to get people. Our students signed up.
Right?
It's here. Yep.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
From 9 to 3, unless you're a yellow belt through blue stripe, then it's only 9 to 11. So, registration is online. If you need help, let me know. I'll help you out, no problem. Very easy. All right. So if you guys don't know about it, if you haven't signed up yet, please need to get these in. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where
If you need papers, let me know.
Me, there's a way outside of it.
We won't.
Yeah, a lot of people just do that in general.
Well, it's that or other plans of splitting families, which is our problem.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. It's coming up. Yeah.
well, that's what I figured it was. I assumed he was going to crack it and start asking it because I'm like, that's going to go real fast. Well, the one person you don't have to fear disappointing is this guy. Ice cream. That's
Yeah,
what
that
kills
one
me.
melted over the last 3 hours sitting here, so.
However, you can probably guess what my favorite flavor is.
You know,
There you go. 100%. And I'm talking now, not that count.
yes, well, one day, I'm not a huge chocolate person either, but it's like rich chocolate malt. That was it. And then I looked at ice cream, so it's just a hint of chocolate in there, so we would put the chocolate syrup. So you don't know, how are you getting a chocolate chip vanilla ice cream? So I would like to specify, I want a chocolate malt, but vanilla ice cream. No, I want vanilla ice cream.
Well, I used to ask that growing up too, same thing. I can do it.
Yeah, and she's not even studying.
I was growing up, I didn't like different chocolate, I guess. So I used to ask for chocolate chip. And I'd always ask for this right, because we grew up going to beef steak.
I don't think so. It's pretty darn aggressive. What she wanted to try for I think so.
And I'm like, it's a simple question. Like, do you make and they're like, and depending on their answer, I had a friend who was very similar. Wanted either cheese dog or cheese. Do you use sliced cheese? Do you use liquid cheese? They look at you like, it's a legitimate question. Do you use sprinkles, sliced cheese, or do you use the nacho cheese? And then like, which do you want? He's like, that's not what I asked. I asked which you do, so I can either change it or say yes, go ahead.
It's all the same thing with a cheesy beef. Or you put a mozzarella cheese in it, or you put a cheese whiz.
Yeah.
Because if it's cheese whiz, then I want it.
Yeah.
If it's mozzarella cheese,
I know.
I don't want it in either case, but yes. Mounds and mounds and mounds of hoppers, and I wanted to, Kristen was like, she used to eat meats, but she would have outside for 12 years old. I can tell people, I'm like, even though we check them, like, I want to baptize. I'm like, oh, they want to dip. I'm like, no.
I will find out.
you want it so.
I'm like, right after we got baptized, it immediately singed, rebaptized, hold it. It really needs to be cleansed. And then when it comes out, make hers. And then put mine in for one more bath.
How's it?
And a cup of juice. Oh, it disintegrates.
Okay, it's not.
100%. That's what I want. No. I want the bread to basically be a paste that holds the beef shreds together. That's what I want.
Leave like this, wet like that, not quite like that, but I let mine dry because I don't like cider.
And then I get a cup of juice on the
And then I
side.
put horseradish on it.
I don't yuck anybody's yum. The only thing, if anything other than a gallon of juice is going on.
So why get the bread with it?
Because I need that glue to hold it together, otherwise you're getting strain by strain. So my favorite way to make meat, I just want butter, pick up.
But you go to Houston
I was
and
there.
oh yeah.
Get the juice. And you know where I like, so what are you doing? Because I take my tongs and I just stand with it in my mouth.
Suck it.
And they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm making my food. They're like, okay. And then keep me like, are you gonna go? I'm like, no, it ain't ready yet.
There's still some texture left to this bread.
Absolutely not. Yeah, I put a cup on the side too. Kristen's like, so Kristen used to like hers dry for the same reason, and then she got like some rice in my and she started dipping it into my juice. And now she's at the point where she says like with the pepper juice. So she likes it wet.
Just a little bit of wet.
Yeah, so she wants like skim it through the water or skim it through the broth and then give it a cup of rice.
That's beef shop. They have when you order they have milk or juicy.
That's the one where that's the one where I have to fight. I'm like, I want baptized. I need baptized or better. No, so get, I'm like, no, you're confusing what I said with your policies.
And that dip, I think, is the lesser of the three.
And
The
that,
juicy, I think, is the more dip one.
and the other reason we can't do Jesus too, Jesus after the salad, melted cheese. So
When it
the
dries
way I
out.
get it, no, the way I get it, I can't put it in the server because it's so, they basically have to just drop it right over for the rest and throw it back.
Hope it stays together.
And then I brought them right in the orange special and I went to fry them. And in fairness, most of them were like, that sounds like you want your bread disintegrated with your fries crunchy. I'm like, exactly.
Sure, have a good evening. Okay. Yep, we'll do fine. I'll send you my contact. Good. Oh. But that would be perfect, I work all the way in the week right now. It's like 22 miles. It's further south. And I work in the office. It's not we got to see everyone. It's a Tom poster.
You can keep the one on the phone going if you want. Throw your shoes on. Hey, not ours. Nasty. Throw your shoes on.
I think it wants to.
Give me the table. Chad had comments. All right, everyone, we're wrapping this. So we're going to drive home. So if you want to join us on the drive home, I'd be happy to have it.
They can learn. Yeah, they can all.
Is there anybody on the one? All right, we'll go ahead and sign off that because we got more of this one. Just go ahead and sign off of it. Take this one over. Just keep this one going. Talk to the chat.
Yeah, great chat. The chat doesn't stay up.
Okay, we'll talk to them now. It'll pop up.
There's nobody.
There you go. Took it over. Lost it.
There's nobody in the chat. Well, I'm not gonna be able to hold this in the
You
car.
gotta ask them questions. You want to say anything. I think that's Sensei Gaylord's. That guy just completely blew the stop sign.
Do you like Sensei Gaylord's car?
Not really.
Yeah, I think it's very ugly. I'll actually show you
You
guys
can
it.
keep creeping all you want, guy. The stop sign's back there.
It's actually that car right there. Oh, well, I'm gonna wrap it. But there's nobody in. And there's really nothing. So, thanks everybody for watching. And if you did, please liking, subscribing, and turning on notifications. Have a great day.